Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Henry, Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out the all-new Easton thing. This is going to be a 12-inch barrel loaded with an actual alloy handle here on this one. I believe it's the first two-piece they've dropped this year with an alloy, so interested to see how that kind of performs for us. We'll get on the tester here momentarily, then we'll roll out, see how it's performing with 52s. ProM's like normal, then we'll kind of talk about it a little bit, head back to the garage, get you those final compression there on this one, see what it does for us, and see how this aluminum handle holds up compared to what we've seen with like the Tantrum line this year, Connie's, Resi, things like that. But either way, let's get our swings. Hopefully they get our lights turned on for us here momentarily. We just talked to the city. They should be getting them on. I don't know why the reservations have been a little slow lately, but let's test the thing out and see how it performs. All right, let's see where our alloy handle Easton thing is testing at before we get our swings on it. Again, we'll go with 52s and ProMs like we normally do. This is starting a little over 250. Again, here in New Mexico, we do get a little bit of a lower compression because of the elevation. We've seen anywhere from 10 to 15 increase when we go to sea level, Georgia, Florida, things like that. But either way, let's get our swing, see how it performs, come back with final compression, final thoughts. All right, we got the Easton thing. Again, this is a 12-inch barrel loaded, so half-ounce end load, alloy handle. So it'll be interesting to see how, again, this one performs with that. We're going to go some 52s between myself, Mike, Wally, and then ProMs. Hopefully that sun looks like it's setting pretty good. Hopefully it's not causing too many issues for you over here, but let's see how this thing performs.
86 miles per hour.
Well, that was the end cap too. We're towards the end of the bat.
85 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour.
Those 52s carry well for being soft.
It definitely, it feels soft. They got that soft sound.
93 miles per hour.
Yeah, so definitely the 52s come off this really well. It's got good performance. I mean, pretty good feedback, honestly, for where you're catching it. But it definitely has a softer feel, which I think it makes sense with the alloy handle and then the way the Easton barrels typically are. So definitely an option for 52s. But if you're somebody who wants that nice, stiffer feel, this probably isn't one of the U-trip bats to go with for that purpose. But obviously, it's also not what it's built for. We'll jump into the ProMs here momentarily. But again, it's coming off nice with the 52s, just a softer feel for sure.
80 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour.
I like
88 miles per hour.
Yep, there's what we're talking about right there. I mean, that one didn't even feel great off the barrel, and it carried out of here easy. And we don't really have much wind, even when it kicks up right now, which it's kind of going out to right. It's been swirling between right and into first, so really no assistance with it either. But yeah, this thing's carry is real nice. Can't wait to see how it performs with the ProMs.
80 miles per hour.
that one felt weird. What was the
92 miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, so there you have it. I mean, that'll wrap it up for 52s. Again, we don't need a ton of 52s here on this. If you're somebody who has to swing the 52s in league, up in Canada, whatever it is, like I said, definitely an option. It's a good option as far as performance goes, all that kind of stuff. The biggest thing is it's got a softer type feel with the 52s. So just something to keep in mind. But let's hop over now to what it's built for. The 44-375 ProMs. Again, everything in the bags, USSSA stamped. No stadiums, no hardcores, no Onyx. Everything else is Super Dupers, ZNs, Gold Dots, Razos, and I think that's about it in there right now. So let's swap over to those, see how it performs. All right, again, we switched fields. This is the 310 field all the way around, but there's no cars, so now we can take our swings. So let's finish up the thing and go from there.
105 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
all right? Swing harder.
86 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour.
The sweet spot definitely has a good crack to it. When you miss the sweet spot, I think it's with the alloy handle, it does cause the barrel to soften up a little bit, but you get perfectly good forgiveness, and at least you get the feedback. So it's meeting the intent of exactly what you want.
91 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 105 miles per hour.
When it got over. All right, thingy thing.
105 miles per hour.
There's that consistent barrel. 3 more. Boom!
94 miles per hour. 77 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour.
That could not have been more squared up and knuckled. Holy crap. They do seem soft, yeah. I'm hoping they weren't. I mean, I had them in the house most of the day, but the only fix to this is run into the house and grab an onyx ball.
93 miles per hour.
That was a fucking good one. Holy shit. That might be the farthest ball ever hit.
89 miles per hour.
Typical Easton, the exit velo doesn't match some of the other bats out there, but it performs. Good carry, good feel. The specs are just what I like. 12-inch barrel. I like it. Good job, Easton.
87 miles per hour.
Yeah, 12-inch Easton thing, alloy handle, feels real nice. For the 12-inch barrel, I found it to be pretty forgiving for my swing. I was able to find it fairly consistently, and from what you can see, I got some good carry off of it too. I really liked it. 26 ounce. Hell yeah, brother.
101 miles per hour.
Well, that'll wrap it up for the thing right there. So again, really good sweet spot. The alloy handle on this feels really good, helps it perform, seems super forgiving, good feedback. Mike was obviously killing it with it. Wally was killing with it. Everyone really liked it. We'll get it back to the house, check that kind of final compression, but you'll probably see the final thoughts here momentarily once we get everything picked up and whatnot. But either way, great option, especially for someone looking for that shorter barrel, 12-inch half-ounce end load. But let's go ahead and see what it tests at. All right, let's check the final compression here on our Easton thing. A little over 100 swings on this one between the 52s and ProMs. Yeah, and that was somewhat expected, just with the alloy handle causing there to be obviously less flex, more impact on the barrel, plus how much everyone really liked this bat and the swings on there. This definitely didn't feel like it needed any BP whatsoever. And again, we put about 120 swings on it. Quarter turn. Yeah, so this one, if you're going to grab it, definitely not one meant to be BP'd. A whole bunch or really at all. I would throw maybe some 52s on there, maybe some ProMs while you're rotating around just to get a feel for it and then put it up. But felt so good out of the wrapper, definitely didn't need the swing. So just kind of something to keep in mind there if you decide to pick one of these up.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.